Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Skill Up Tutorials one lesson at a time. In today's video, I am going to explain one more question in our LeetCode series, that is question number 121. Best time to buy and sell the stock. Here, let's get into the question to understand it more. Here they have given an array called prices, and where prices of I is the price of given stock on ith day. That means I means, as we all know, that index number, and prices of I means values in the index. Let's take 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here we are calculating using days. So let me take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for example. So on day 1 the stack value is 7, and on day 2 the stock value is 1, and on day 3 the stock value is 5, and so on. Like this they have given, they are telling about that. And you want to maximize your profit by choosing a single day to buy one stock and choosing a different day in future to sell the stock. Here, first we need to buy a stock, and in future we need to sell a stock. And buying a stock should be done in only one day, and selling a stock should also be done in a single day. So for first selling and then next buying should not be done. First buying and then selling should be done. This is the main point we need to note. Okay. Now let's see the problem. Like input, let's say 7 is given. First, our concept is to buy and sell the stock with getting maximum profit. How can we get maximum profit? We need to buy the stocks with a lower amount, and we need to sell them with the higher amount, so that we will get the maximum profit. For getting that, first we need to select the minimum amount from the array, because first we are buying, so we have so many chances, like here 6 elements are there, so we have 6 chances to select the buying the stock day. So I can select by finding the minimum value from this array, that is 1 is the minimum value. So I can buy the stock with 1 rupee. Okay. And then the main problem is to sell the stock with higher amount than this number. If it is possible, we need to return the how much profit we got. If it is not possible, then we need to return 0. Now let's see. Buying was done on second day, so then we cannot sell the stock on day 1, because we already arrived to day 2, so we cannot sell it on day 1. So we can ignore this day 1. From day 3 onwards we need to calculate. Like for example, let's take 5 as the, we need to compare from here onwards, so that we will get the perfect output. Let's take 5. Then how can we check how much profit we get is selling minus buying. So 5 minus 1 is 4. At present the profit is 4. Now let's check with one more day, that is 3. Let's take 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 is lesser than the 4, so we don't go for this day. Okay. Next let's take 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. Yeah, 5 is bigger than 4. So we can sell this stock in this day up to now. And now let's take the 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. 5 is not lesser than 3, right? So we can stick on to 5. So we need to return the value 5 here. In this example, this is a little bit different. Here, as you can see, as I said before, the buying should be very minimum amount. Here you may get doubt, I don't want to sell minimum amount, I can sell it to 3 rupees, 6 rupees. Here it does not work, because the question was given as you need to sell, buy it for the minimum amount given in the array. So the minimum amount given in the array is 1 rupee. For 1 rupee only, this is rupees is an example to understand for you. And let's take 1 rupee. We can buy it for this day, and we want to sell this, but we already reached to 5th day, so we cannot go back to day 1 to day 4. So here future days are also not there in the array according to the problem. So we don't get any profit, because we are not selling anything. So the output should be 0. This is how we need to write the code. I hope you understand the concept. If you understand the concept, you can easily get the code. Okay, now let's try to write the code. First let me increase it so that you can see it clearly. First we need to have some elements like minimum value. Because we are buying something with minimum value, then we need to store that value. So let me take it as int min equal to, here I am writing integer dot max value. I will tell why I written this integer dot max value instead of writing 0, and I want to take like max profit, how much I will get. Okay, this would be 0. I will tell why you are taking max profit as 0 and min as integer dot max value, because let's take firstly max profit. Max profit means as you can see in the previous thing, we have two options, that is first example and second example. As you can see in the second example, the output is 0, that means the max profit is 0. So some cases will be like that, so we should take it as from 0 onwards. Like firstly we are buying something, so we don't get any profit, so that is the reason we are taking max profit as 0. Then why min not taking as 0 is, let me write some more code so that I can explain easily. Okay, for here I am not taking the regular method int I equal to 0, not like that I am not taking, because we are taking days, not index values like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We are taking as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is the reason I am taking int price. Prices, here as you can see here, prices is the array which they have given. Here price is an iterative variable. You can take any name. I am taking price, you can take a value, max, min, x, y, z, anything you can take. Here you need to understand one more thing, that is this price does not tells about the index value, it tells about the actual value in the array. Okay, now let me write it here. If price is less than minimum, then what we can do, min equal to price. This is very simple, as we can see in many problems. That is first the price value will be taken, we will compare with it the minimum value. If it is lesser, minimum value is placed with price. Here as you can see here, for example, some people may get doubt, you can take the first value in the array as minimum value. Then what happens? Now let's take 7 as the minimum value, and after some time 1 will come, 1 less than 7, this will true and min value will be changed. But in some cases, let's take 0, and here we get the 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 is less than 0, this will not true forever, so it don't come inside. Even if the concept is correct, the if block will not be executed. So that is the reason we are taking like this. And in else block what we need to write, here I am writing everything in this block only. That is, let me explain, max profit equal to math dot max of, max profit comma price minus minimum. The final output what we need to get is subtracting the selling price minus buying price, that I have written here. That is, I will explain this with an example so you will get it. Let's take this example. Yeah, let me, yes, now you can see the screen perfectly. Now let's take first the price value. Price value is 7. 7 is less than minimum. Wait, let me correct it. Yeah, 7 is less than minimum. Yes, it is true. Minimum value will become 7 here. Let me write it here. And then what happens next? Price value will becomes 1. 1 is less than 7. Yes, it is true. So minimum value will become 1, and then 5 is less than 1. Here minimum value is 1. 5 is less than 1, false. False means what happens? It comes to the else block. Here the maximum profit before it is 0, and price minus 1 means, as I said before, 5 minus 1 is 4. So 0 is bigger or 4 is bigger? 4 is bigger. So maximum profit will becomes 4. Let me write it here. Don't get confused. And the value, next value will become 3. 3 is less than 1, false. Then it comes to here. Now the maximum profit is 4, and 3 minus 1 is 2. 4 or 2, which is bigger? 4. So the max value will become same. Okay. Next the price becomes 6. 6 less than 1, false, and comes to else block. And here it is 4, and price minus 6 minus 1 is 5. Then 5 is bigger than 4, so it max profit becomes 5 finally. And then it goes to the 4. 4 is less than 1, false, and comes to the else block. Here this is 5, and 4 minus 1 is 3. 5 is bigger than 3, so it remains same. So this is how the code was written. Let's try to execute it. Let me decrease the size so that, yes, we need to return this max profit. Let's try to run. Something happened, maybe some spelling mistake, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, max profit is already the name given for the method. So let me capitalize it. Okay, so we don't get any error. Yes, that is fine, I guess. Here I am returning max also, sorry. Yes, accepted. Let me try to submit it. Yes, 212 test cases all are passed. This code is executed successfully. Yes, this is the end of the video. If you have any queries, please comment below, or else if you want me to do any particular question in LeetCode series, please comment below, and please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.